CJ Forge is a modern day professional blacksmith shop dedicated to promoting and preserving the art of forging, welding, and machine shop skills, creating custom ironwork that will outlast us all. Okay, so what do you make, swords and horseshoes? That's what everybody thinks, but there's a lot more to it than that, for sure. So I started off welding. I was making kind of artistic metal furniture for I had a loft downtown, and I was making some really industrial steel furniture. I wanted to make curved, kind of sexy table legs, and how do you move metal? I got a hammer, I started beating on it with a torch, and I was making crude curves, but I kept getting it hotter and hotter, and realized I needed a forge or a bigger fire source to heat up bigger pieces of steel. Metal doesn't move very easily without heat. So we use a solid fuel forge using metallurgical industrial coal. So this is a metallurgical industrial coke. It is the carbon skeleton of coal. So like charcoal is the wood, coke is the coal. This is our fuel source and our fire. So I'm actually taking over from two older gentlemen that started the business, one of which was a blacksmith down at Greenfield Village in the 70s. He's a master craftsman. He's been doing it for 50 plus years. The other gentleman, Kevin Kina, was more of a fabricator, millwright, machinist. The two of them started the business and kind of took me on as an apprentice. And I've been working for them for the last 15 plus years. They're now in their 70s, retiring and moving on and kind of passing the torch along to me. And I'm hoping to revive it and keep it going, Originally, we did a lot of custom iron work for homes and businesses, and I still do some commission work, but it's few and far between. You never really know when the next job is coming. So in the meantime, I've started teaching classes and lessons on welding, forging, blacksmithing, and machine shop skills. And I'm getting busier and busier, hoping to promote it within the local high schools in Metro Detroit. And I have a 6, 8, 12-week curriculum where students can come in. A lot of kids don't even know how to read a tape measure, much less they've never seen an anvil before. They have no idea what that is, And we've got a whole machine shop here set up. So I went to school for welding. I can teach that pretty easily. Forging is a ton of fun, and there's just a ton of stuff to learn here,
Yeah.
So that's where I'm hoping to take the business. To turn it into more of a industrial arts or vocational school. Originally, the owners bought the building roughly a little over 20 years ago, 2002-ish. And I don't want to say the city was a little bit more gritty then, but I guess it wasn't as polished as it is now. But they basically chose it on location based to the proximity to the freeways, 696 and 75 being so close. Being next to Ferndale and Royal Oak is obviously great, being kind of a sister city to those. So we've got a lot of younger people, 20s and 30-somethings in the area that are looking for creative outlets and going to axe throwing bars and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So it's a perfect location for me, for sure.